Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. How are you today? I hope you are in a good condition and also have a good day. First of all, let us praise the blessing and mercy from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that give for us in every day. And also, prayers and greetings are always given to our great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which has brought us in this modern era. Then, thank you to Mrs. Windarianti for providing me the second opportunity to deliver the material today. Before I deliver the material, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Izna Yunda Afrila. I'm from class 3 DBIB of IAIN Purwokerto. Here, I will deliver the material about how to have better English pronunciation. Speaking English fluently is the dream of everyone who learns English. And in speaking, we definitely need to learn about pronunciation. I want to ask you why we need to learn about pronunciation and why we must master proper in pronunciation. If the vocab and grammar we are use are correct, but the pronunciation we use is wrong, it can make the other people not understanding what we are saying. Therefore, pronunciation is very important. But how to have better English pronunciation? Here, I will give you some tips that you can use to improve your English pronunciation. The first tip is understanding the alphabet, and the second is pay attention word stress and intonation, and the third is watching movie or listen music or podcast, and the fourth is practice with someone, and the last one is repetition. Okay, I will just give you the first tip, that is understanding the alphabet. I'm sure that you must been memorized the alphabet because we have been studying it since kindergarten. But there are still many people who make a mistake in pronunciation. The most common thing is the pronunciation of vowels. Many people often get the wrong pronunciation of A, I, U, E, O. Therefore, we need to pay close attention to the pronunciation of each alphabet so that our pronunciation can be clearly understood. The second tip is paying attention in word stress and intonation. Word stress is the one of important element to improve the quality of pronunciation in English. When a word has many syllables and one of them must be pronounced with a strongest stress, and that is what called the word stress. For example, what are you looking for? I'm looking for my pen. The word pen here is the word stress to provide the information that you want to get it. The third tip is by watching movies or listening to music or podcasts. The best way to improve your pronunciation skills is not through by reading grammar books, but by watching original English programs such as movies with subtitles and listening English songs with lyric in front of you, and listening podcast is another excellent way. We can have all our concentration on what is being said and without visual distraction and anything else. And fourth is practice with each other. We can practice with our friend in improving each other's pronunciation. We can correct each other. If our pronunciation is wrong, and we can help each other to record and analyze whether there is a wrong pronunciation, and and we can discuss together about vocab that we feel tough about pronouncing it, because sometimes if we learn by ourselves, we don't know where our mistakes. And the fifth tips is last one, that is a repetition. We can keep practice pronouncing the same word over and over again, so we get used to it. Sometimes what causes we pronounce it word wrong because we are not used to saying the word, so that our mouth feels stiff to pronounce it. Those are the 5 tips that I can share with you. The first tip is by understanding the alphabet, and the second is by paying attention in word stress and intonation, and the third is by watching movies or listening music or podcasts, and the fourth is by practice with other people, and the five is the last one is repetition. By by the of the 5 tips, I most recommended of the third and the 5 tips, because in my opinion, by watching movies or listening to music, podcast, we can get an understanding of how to pronounce correctly. We can also know what word stress and intonation are used to used, and again to can be learned while entertain yourself, so you can don't get stressed out by just learning. And for the six tips, it is very important for us to do it, because the requirement to be another is to practice continuously. Well, that was the delivery of material for me. If there was an error, if there was any mistake, I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.